How does your first marriage end?
I got busted for selling a bag to a snitch, and I went to prison. And she had to do what she had to do to take care of her kids.
Okay, so you were selling drugs at this time as well, it sounds
No,
like.
no, doing a
Or
favor for a friend, not really selling drugs.
okay, so you weren't really
It
still you're
wasn't
not
right.
committing any crimes for monetary value. You're
I didn't
just
make a
sort of
dime
like
off of this except for the pitch that he gave me in my tray for getting the bag for him.
okay.
That's
So
the
you
funny
went
thing.
to I guess
Whenever I
because of
got busted for
your
pot, I was never made any profit off of it.
did your previous felony make it harder on this one or was it very
Yeah, that's
close to the
it was 5 years, 7 years, something like that
okay.
between. And I went to prison for I got 32 to 48 months. For the layman and break it down, that's 2 years, 8 months to 4 years. So, and I ended up doing 2 years, 2 months, and about 12, 15 days, something like that.
Okay,
One time I
so
had it all figured out to the hour and the minute.
so how old were you when you entered the prison?
I was 29.
And where were you doing your time at? I guess in Michigan?
Um, yeah, I started out, I did 22 days in Jackson in what they call the Reception and Guidance Center or quarantine, however you want to say. That's where they figure out where you're going to go. And then they sent me way up into the Upper Peninsula in the UP, up at a little system up there called Hiawatha, basically right across the street from a system called Ken Ross, which was a super max to max system. It was funny now, the system, the facility that I was in, known as Hiawatha, is actually now the new Ken Ross. They closed Hiawatha. They moved people from Ken Ross to the Hiawatha facility after they did some upgrades to it for the classification of the security risk that they were, and closed the old Ken Ross, or made that a camp or something. I don't know. They changed a bunch of stuff around up there. I'm not there, so I don't worry about it.
Right.
But my
So
wife visited me while I was in Kinross. It wasn't until after I got back down to the lower Michigan and went to a halfway house where I spent several months there. She left me while I was still there.
did she meet someone else while you were away, or is that what happened, or
You know,
did she just not like?
her mother did a lot of pressure on her that said, "I'll do this for you, but you've got to get rid of him."
Oh, I see.
So, and I understood that and accepted it. But yeah, she actually was with my childhood best friend.
And that's the lady that you're with now.
Yep.
And did she hook up with your best friend like permanently, or was that just like
They
a?
actually got married, but that marriage didn't last long.
Did that affect your friendship, or?
Um, for a while, and I'm a forgiving person, and I said, we always had the saying, "It's bros before hoes,"
Yeah.
and I forgave him. They were all away for 15 years or something like that. He wasn't here in Michigan. And we came back and we laid eyes on each other. It's like, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and the bro hug. And we picked right back up where we left off. And about a week or two before he died, I said my goodbyes. I mean, that's how well we stayed friends all the rest of the time.